Hey beautiful people, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Rose. Today I will be showing you guys on how to create this makeup look. I like to call it Winter Wonderland. Today's look is a little outside of my norm. Usually I go for warmer color looks, reds, burgundies, golds, neutral colors, things like that. So this probably isn't the top of my game, but still I thought it was fun, something a little different for you guys, especially with us coming towards the end of the winter weather here soon and going into springtime, that it just kind of fit for the season that we were in. So why not? Why not give it a go? I'm sure some of you will like it. For the rest of you, it's probably not really your thing, and that's fine. This video might not be for you, and if not, feel free to click out and just be on the look for one of my next videos instead that might be more tailored to you and your preferences and your styles that you choose to wear of different types of makeup. So in today's video, I use some products by a makeup artist in the industry that is kind of being blackballed at the moment. She's not in high favor to the extent that she was at one point. I personally do not hold her decisions in her personal life as a reason to have a grudge against her for her products. I don't think that she did anything so atrocious to any type of protected class or anything like that, whereby she needs to get the level of flack that she is getting from the makeup and cosmetology community. However, with that being said, I respect those that do not wish to purchase her products. And for this reason, if you can find a dupe for the products I use, by all means, go for it. You're not required to use the products that I use today if you find something suitable to use instead. This is for her products and any other products by any other brand that I use. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. I'm going to start off with going in with Revolution's Conceal and Hydrate Concealer in the shade C1. I will apply 3 dots of this to my upper eyelid and then a triangle to my under eye. I am also going to take the Naked Skin Yellow Color Correcting Concealer, apply another triangle under my eye, and apply a dot or two to my upper eyelid. Then I'm going to take my mini beauty blender and just blend both products together. I'm going to take my Pore Filler Primer and apply this directly to my T-zone and spreading it out over my cheeks. I just apply this with my finger. I feel like it works better for this specific product over using a brush or beauty blender. I feel like using a finger offers more control over the brush or beauty blender. Next, I am going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, dab my beauty blender in it, and then just spread it out evenly all over my face. I'm going to concentrate on most of the product being around my T-zone again, my cheeks, and then blending out into my forehead and neck area. I just take this, dabbing it on, and then again patting it out to spread out the product and work it into the skin. Though it's not shown, the foundation used is the Makeup Forever foundation that I always use. Next, I'm going to grab a Crescent shader brush and break open my James Charles palette and go into the white shade and apply it to the inner portion of my eyelid by the inner corner. I'm going to almost use this as a second base before we start to go in with our other blue shades. Next, I'm going to grab the Ace Beauty Oceanic palette. The first shade in this palette that we're going to dip into is called Bali. It is a light baby blue type shade. Again, using a Crescent shader brush, we are going to pack this on in the inner to middle portions of the eyelid. The next shade we're going to go into is called Blue Ocean. It is this navy blue-like shade. And we're going to pack this on kind of at a C shape to angular shape in the middle to outer portions of the upper eyelid. After we get that graduated triangular-like shape going, we will go on with the shade called Lagoon and pack that on as our last shade in the outer corners of the upper eyelid. I'm going to take my Morphe M514 blending brush, and I'm going to dip into that first blue shade that I went with and start to blend it a little further into the white shade and into the middle of my eyelid, further creating that C V-ish shape. I'm going to continue to do this with both of the other blue shades used in this eye look thus far. Next, I'm going to go in with a Chisel Shader brush, and I'm going to start by further creating this V-shape effect in the outer corners of my upper eye, and then drag this darker color down underneath to my under eyelid, packing it on and smoking it out. And once I've done that, I am going to go into my second darkest eye shade and continue to blend those shades out on my lower eyelid. After completing that on one eye, I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to grab my Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter in the shade Pearl, and I'm going to apply that to the very inner corners of my eyes, right around where the tear ducts are, both to the upper, middle, and lower portions of the eye. Going into the Ace Beauty palette one last time, I am going to go into the shade Bora Bora. This is a light shimmery blue shade. I don't find it to be particularly pigmented on its own. However, layered on top of these white light blue shades, I feel like it adds a nice transition between the highlighter and the darker blue shades on the upper eyelid. I'm going to take a flat concealer brush and use it to apply that Becca Cosmetics pressed highlighter in the shade Pearl just beneath my brow bone above the darker blue shades. I'm going to take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Light Brown and use this to line my eyebrows and start to fill in some of the gaps and create a foundation in the outer corners of my eyebrows for applying eyebrow powder. I'm going to take the NYX liquid highlighter and apply a little to the bridge of my nose down to the tip and just pat that on and blend it out. And then I'm going to take that pressed pearl shade and put some of that on my cheekbones, up around my eyebrows. I'm going to take some setting powder and apply it around my nose, since the mask nowadays and blowing my nose from the cold typically wears on my makeup in those areas. I'm going to go into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the lightest shade and start to sculpt out my cheekbones, around my forehead and neck. I realized I don't know if this company even exists anymore, but the liner used was by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. I'm going to use Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in the shade Exorcism. The last product used on cam is the Sephora Lip Gloss Balm in shade Virginia. I'm going to do my liner, lashes, and mascara off camera. I'll catch you guys in a minute. So, this is the finished makeup look. You by no means have to pair it with a lip shade as dark as the one I used. You could go with something a little more neutral, like a dusty mauve shade or more of a tan color instead if this lip look is a little too dark for you. So I'd like to hear from you guys. Would you change up something with the eye look? Would you do the shades different on the blue? Would you change the shape of the look to match your eye shape a little better? Would you change up the lip color to be something a little more subtle? Let me know in the comments down below. That is all I have for you guys today. I will keep you updated once I find a schedule on which I will be uploading videos. Until next time, beautiful people, bye!